Hey guys, this is Carefree15 and I'm back at it with another video for you guys. And this is another My Hero Academia chapter review. Man, was this chapter worth the wait? And again, it sucks. Again, that we're going on another break. Jesus, we come up 2 weeks ago from a break. Now we're back. 2 weeks later, we're gonna be in another break. Oh God, this war arc is heating up, and I can't take much more of it. Anyways, guys, hey, it's Camry15. I'm back here with another My Hero Academia manga chapter review, and we're here to talk about manga chapter 280. My goodness, we're only 20 chapters away from chapter 300. That's going to be a milestone. Now, Horikoshi's stalling for one of the best things to happen in chapter 300, then okay, we're going to have to find out. Anyways, let's get to it because where we left off last week is the ensuing battle between Class 1A and B versus Gigantomachica. And hold on for a second, guys. Okay, back from that. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. But anyways, like I said, the ensuing battle between Class 1A and Class 1B versus Giantomachica. And the chapter ended off where Mina was about to throw the canister or the anesthesia or the solution into Giantomachia's mouth. Now, we quickly cut over to what is going on. The other, students are essentially on the outside of the fire, and Cyril brings up the fact that the fire is spreading. Now we see Kaminari, and Kaminari, he's obviously down for the count and stuff like that. So yeah. Now Cyril mentions that they were blown away because of it, and that some of them are still in the fire. Now me. Sorry for that interruption. Anyways, we cut back to where we left off, and we see Mina using her new power up, Acid Man, which I guess you can say is a defense barrier where nothing can penetrate the acid, so she can't get affected by the flames or anything and stuff like that. So, obviously, if somebody goes up against her, with certain attacks, she can nullify it using Acid Man, unless you want to risk the chance of burning your hand or whatever body part you try to attack Mina with. It's stuff like that. But she has a straightaway. Gigantomachia's mouth is open and stuff like that. And then Gigantomachia, well, not yet, but it looking like things. Now Mina here in this moment is thinking, about Midnight. She could possibly be dead, which I think she is dead. Who knows? Sorry for that. Nice stupid little gnat. Anyways, she's about to throw it in the mouth, and then next thing you know, Gigantomachia starts talking, and he says the shortest route to master, stopping to deal with gnats, is too much of a detour. Made the wrong choice, and he goes on to say the shortest route means keeping gnats from getting up again. And in this meantime, you see Mount Lady and even Mina, as they pender, they look shocked. And he goes on to say, Gigantomachia, all for my master, because he knows he needs to go to Shigarachi. Now, Mina overhears her voice, and she realizes that that voice is pretty similar to the backstory with, I guess, Mina, but more was a backstory for Kirishima and stuff like that. And because of hearing this voice, so one, I guess I can say here, one, if you didn't already know here, well, now you know. The hooded figure who Mina came across to save her two little friends, and the person Kirishima was too afraid to step in for Mina was that was Giantomachia. That was Giantomachica way back then. Um, it makes sense because he even said back in that flashback he was looking for somebody. But anyways, Mina here is afraid and she is scared and she she's just lost. She's lost her composure here. And you can see that she lost, the grip on the dial as she's throwing it because she's afraid and stuff like that. Now, Giantomachica, he stands up, he powers up, he grabs Mount Lady off her. He kind of just chucks her to the side. And over here, he grabs his other hand and he's literally about to essentially crush Mina to her death. But then when it looks like all hope is lost and it looks like this might be the end for Mina Ashido, who comes in? He don't miss. He don't miss. Kirishima in Unburdened or in Unbreakable um, goes and pushes Mina out of the way, and he essentially he's the one that gets, essentially smushed or crushed by Giantomachia's hand. He saves Mina's life. Yeah, now, like I said, Mount Lady, she's thrown to the side. Now, Tetsu actually comes and pulls Mina out of the way, and he's like, "Look, it's time to move. Like, look, can you move or can you stand?" Mudman's like sinking the flame, sinking the flame so he can put the flames out. But then Mina's like, "But what about what about Kirishima, Tetsu?" Now, all I gotta say is, if you did not watch my season 4 review of season 4, no, I know there's I know the first few parts, the first few half of the seasons, I skipped episodes reviews for that, but I swear in one of my episode reviews, when they focused on the Kirishima backstory, um, which I believe was episode 10 or 12, I believe, when it was Kirishima going up against Rappa. Um, but it's the episode when they cut to his backstory and stuff like that. I said in that review that I'm getting Mina Ashido and Kirishima, or Kirishima x Mina Ashido vibes here. Am I a shipper of that relationship? Yes, I am a shipper of that relationship. And here further proves my point. And for you Kirishima and ex Mina shippers out there, congratulations, because I think we got an official. I think Horikoshi is officially making this thing a potential relationship down the line. Um, I think it's a cute relationship, especially when at the end of the backstory, Kirishima told me into her face, "Look, I promise you this. When I have the chance, I won't be scared, and you'll see me do it." And I saw that, I was like, "Is that like some sort of like confession to Mina that hey, when I show you, that's when I'll be ready." Um, I like this moment here. It was a nice moment that Kirishima did, and Ashido Mina clearly cares about him. I think mostly because she likes him. So I guess you can add to the Class 1A ships, which are technically Class 1A ships that technically are a thing, are obviously Deku and Ochako. Even though they haven't hinted at it or done anything with that shipping for a while, like the last time they really focused on the ship was like season 2 of the series, and that was that was my girl Momo, Yayorozu, and Todoroki. That's a definitely another ship in Class 1A. And then hold, what the heck is going on now? Jesus, my freaking laptop, it's trying to freaking restart and everything. Can it go away, please? Move. Thank you. Anyways, another ship is I don't know if people consider this a ship, but I actually say Kaminari and Jiro are a ship. I think Kaminari and Jiro are legit an item. They're like item material. Like they have some moments here and there, especially with the funny, when Kaminari's like, heh heh. And they had a nice little moment when Kaminari actually inspired Jiro to do the play at the at the little festival thing, the UA's festival. Um, and then I guess another ship, even though it's not really brought up, I guess you can say maybe Ojiro and Hagakure, Invisible Girl, and obviously guy that looks like Luke Skywalker. Um, I consider that a ship. They've hinted at those two being a potential ship because they always talk to each other a lot. And I guess now you can add here another ship in Kirishima and Mina Ashido. I think if that's the thing if I recall, that's legit every class 1A girl that is taken by another by the representative girl in that class. Now, nothing's official, but still, can I just say, after these two meet up again, can my girl Mina Ashido give this man Kirishima a big hug and maybe a kiss, please? He did save your life. Anyways, Gigantomachia picks up the League of Villains and they're in their hands. And he goes up and say, "This Nats. The Nats are down. Hold on, my friends. We'll be going shortly." But then you see Kirishima still alive and saying he's like, "Look, I am Red Riot," and he's climbing up Gigantomachia, and he's like, "Look, no one's gonna bleed here anymore," and stuff like that. Now he pulls out one of his solution, and Toga, within a snap of her finger, breaks that solution. But because of Kirishima shaving Ashido, this dude, and I even watched somebody else review about this chapter. You just gotta think about the steps Kirishima took in this thing. He was legit. He had to think on the fly here. So one, he had to essentially push Mina out of the way. He grabbed her solution, and he had to essentially, power himself up so he didn't get smushed and killed, as well as making sure both his and Mina's solution he collected don't break. And yeah, which is crazy. I'm like, my goodness, my goodness. So he gets out her solution after his solutions break, and he throws the solution into the mouth of Gigantomachia. So Gigantomachia has taken the solution. So then they start bombarding him, which is Momo's group starts bombarding Gigantomachia. Kirishima gets out of there and stuff like that. The other heroes are like, "Good job, you trainees. You did your job. Now it's time we help you guys out," and stuff like that. So you can see now, interesting mention here is Gigantomachia's jaw is freaking broken from these bomb attacks. Yeah. Wow. Wow. That's insane. He also goes on to say so many nets. Now the last 3 pages of the chapter, Endeavor says it's over, Shigarashi, gathering up all the power you have. You can gather up all the power you like. But look, without your ideals, your Hall of Destruction will never bring us down. And that's when Shigarashi, in the last panel, says, "You heroes, hurt your own families just to help complete strangers. My dad told me that. Your ideals, you want ideals? I have it. No, I had it." And that's where the manga chapter ends off. And the next manga chapter won't release till August 23rd, which is 2 Sundays from now. So I think we're gonna cut back to Shigarashi and the other heroes in the city. Are in Jakku. I believe, yeah, the Jakku. One, again, this manga chapter was good. We got a great Kirishima moment. That's his third moment in the series, I believe. His third big moment. So Kirishima come in clutch. Can I just say this too? Kirishima, I think he's up there. Well, he's not up there with the Todorokis, Deku, and Bakugos, but he's a close fourth to these guys. If you ask me who's the fourth strongest, person in Class 1A, I have to say it's probably Kirishima. For, for some time, they always hinted at Ida being the fourth guy in Class 1A, the fourth best. But I think Kirishima taken that. He has taken that. Um, so Kirishima's moment, that was a great moment. That was just a great moment. He saves Mina from dying, which we could have potentially had her, first potential student, death there. Thank goodness she saved. Um, so Kirishima, he stands up to Gigantomachica this time, and he doesn't back down and cower like he did when he was younger. So again, like I said, Mina, when she sees him, I guarantee you, she needs to give him a big old hug for doing that. He deserves it, my boy Kirishima. Um, now going to Shigarachi, when he brings up the family information, it's really interesting how he brings up the fact that you heroes will even hurt your own families to protect complete strangers, which is a hint to Endeavor of what he did to Todoroki and his family. And I don't know if this is hinting at anything, like maybe Shigarachi knows Dabi's origin, and he could be like, next chapter, he could be like, just like how you hurt your other son, Toya, didn't you? Um, Now, if he does that, my goodness, that will be shocking. So, if Shigarashi spills the beans about Toya Todoroki being Dabi, well, that's going to be very, very interesting. Again, people, still believe Dabi is Toya Todoroki. Um, hey, I'm not saying like that's not out of the picture, but at this point, who knows who Toya Todoroki is? It could be Dabi. The Horikoshi's literally just making this whole Toya Todoroki like revelation, just be he's just waiting on this. Yeah, but that's all I got to say for this video. This manga chapter was good. We got a nice, Red Riot moment. We got a moment for Kirishima x Mina shippers out there, and I guess the hype for Shigarashi to turn up turn up the heat, and I guess start kicking butt. I guess we're gonna find out also is Gigantomachia gonna be falling asleep soon. Like I said, questions will probably be answered maybe next week. Not next week, in 2 weeks. Again, it sucks that we're going on another manga chapter break, but I digress. It is what it is. Anyways, guys, this has been Camry15. If you guys liked the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this. And are you a Kirishima x Mina shipper? I am. I've said it way back then. I'm like, they're definitely shipping them. They're definitely hooking them up. I find it hilarious how almost half the Class 1A characters are shipping with the girls in their class, and they might end up being together by the end of the series. I definitely could see Momo and Todoroki hooking up. I think without a shadow of a doubt, I definitely can see Kirishima and Mina hooking up. Deku and Ochako, that's definitely a thing, unless Deku's gonna play the oblivious, shonen protagonist character, but he definitely, likes Ochako back, and or he has feelings for her in some sort at least. But yeah, but anyways, guys, look, I'm gonna get out of here. Also hit that subscribe button to get more My Hero Academia manga chapter reviews whenever they come out. So till then, guys, this has been Camry315. Hopefully you guys are having a safe, great rest of your day. So till then, guys, peace.